So in this week's lab, we made dulce de leche. And we made two batches. We made a lighter and a darker batch. And the lighter batch was significantly sweeter, thinner. They both had distinctive caramel taste, but the lighter batch spread more like icing or like a sauce, almost. More like icing. It was a little bit more viscous than a sauce. And then the darker batch was like very, very thick, very sticky. It definitely had more of a nutty flavor. It had more of a characteristic like caramel smell. Like when you think of caramel, I associate that flavor a little bit more with the darker one than the lighter one. Lighter one was a little bit overly sweet from what I'm used to. Um, Scraping out the vanilla from the vanilla bean went pretty well. Monitoring it went pretty well. The first I tried making one batch, but the milk boiled over, so that was bad. But the second time it went pretty well. We stayed over slightly lower heat and covered it a little less. So yeah. What I would change? Well, okay. So two things I would change. Well, mostly one thing, just how I handled the darker one when I was putting it into the bowl. Getting it through the strainer, like a bunch of it got stuck on my hands. So maybe I would try using like a larger spoon or gloves or something. But yeah, ultimately they both came out pretty well. Something I noticed is that the darker one, after being refrigerated, is significantly harder than the lighter one. It's almost like you really like shove your fork and like break off a piece of it, or like it's really it's like silly putty almost. But yeah,